Rodasi is one of Kali's ancestresses. It's very likely that she was an ancient pre-Vedic deity, something that remains of the times when women led contemplation practices that understood the divine as being of the goddess was available and was practiced. Rodasi, the name, means earth and sky. So in her very name, she goes to the heart of the principle of contemplation, which is the coming together and then moving beyond the duality. So Rodasi is the lightning, and the lightning brings the heaven and the earth together in one movement. And so Rodasi is that movement that dissolves duality. And you can see that later on in Kali, there is this very powerful dissolution of duality practice that still prevails. For example, she is both the mother as well as the ruthless destroyer. So the lightning of Rodasi is that instantaneous, sudden, unexpected, very powerful, fiery movement that is contemplation. So it is so contrary to what we think of contemplation as being this very placid sort of stillness, whereas here it is that the flash of lightning that brings together all sorts of dualities. Rodasi is also the one that is unbound. So she's described as having her unbound tresses, her hair flying in the wind. And you can see, of course, this has come through to Kali as well, with her unbound hair, signifying that sense of something that cannot be contained or restrained or controlled or mastered. Rodasi is also self-illumined, so she's shimmering. And here she's almost the sun itself, which is self-illumined. And in a similar way, Rodasi is possibly the ancestress of other Vedic deities like Rudra. She is the thundercloud that is swollen and filled with this potential, with potential to nourish, potential of the lightning to radically transform. So she is this swollen, powerful thundercloud. At the same time, she is also like a sensuous woman that is just leaving her lover quietly in the middle of the night. And here again, you see this sensuousness, which is stayed in the Kali practice. Kali also as this, the sensuous and yet ferocious presence. And so you have that same sensuousness, that same subtlety, the same depths, going away quietly in the middle of the night, that the depths, the feminine depths to her. But the most beautiful thing in the Rodasi practice is the promise that when you are ready, when you have prepared the soil of the practice, she will join you in your chariot. And so in the way it is put in the Rigvedic text is that the maruts who are the young warriors, and what they represent is the invitation to us to be young again, and that is to leave our past, to come not with naivety, but to come with freshness, come with innocence, and come ready with new eyes, with new feelings, with an openness towards new experiences. And when we are those maruts, Rodasi will join us, will come into the chariot, will bring the depths to us. So we don't have to go looking for Rodasi. Once we prepare the soil in our beings, Rodasi, it says, will cling to us. That is the promise.